What's up, everybody? Welcome to the best 120 minutes of your day. The Chop Shop, the nation's #1 urban sports talk show, and also your midday sports happy hour. Yours truly, Robert Hatter, alongside Jim Hicks, coming to you live from Houston, Texas. But we're broadcasting all over the world, all over this world, via Facebook Live and YouTube Live. And today is Monday. I can't wait to get it cranked and crunked. I can't wait. Let me share the show like I just did, and let me share with my friends. Let me make sure I ain't got my ring on. I got my ring on. Yeah, I gotta get it on silent. Uh, share with my groups. It's gonna be. Boy, this show got a chance to being epic. But I'm gonna need your participation. I'm gonna need you. I'm gonna need you. I'm gonna need you. I'm just sharing the show right now. Thank you, Chuck. Chuck, I see you, baby. Chuck, he's about to Chuck, what you got for me, Chuck? Is anything happening out there? Y'all know I've been gone. I know what I didn't do. I know what I wanted to do for y'all today, and I didn't do it. Gosh, I didn't do it. I didn't do it. I wish I had 2 more minutes. But I done already cranked the show up now. I wish I had 2 more minutes. Just wish I had 2 more minutes. Just 2 more minutes. Let me see. Let's see. I wish I had. I just wish I had. I just wish I had 2 more minutes. Let me go to YouTube. A man said Memphis. Yeah. Well, yeah. I mean, same old foolishness. Yeah. 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 It's all right. Everything gonna be all right. I've been petty. What's up, baby? What you got for me, young fella? You know, I like to hear from the young. Man said Memphis. I didn't mean to bring that. You know, I like to hear from the youngins. Same old foolishness. Yeah. No, I didn't mean to save it. I meant to share it. I'm just sharing. Y'all share the show now. What else you want to talk about? Give me some specifics. Don't just say, man, what specifically you want to talk about? Give me some specifics. Give me something that y'all want to talk about. Because I got a whole boatload of stuff that I can talk about. But I be wanting to know where your mind at. I'm still sharing the show right now. Let's see. Let me make sure that's right. Okay. Let me make sure that's right, ladies and gentlemen. I'm taking my time. Because I want y'all to share the show. I want you to text, tag, tell somebody. Text, tag, tell somebody. The Chop Shop is in the building. We're in the building. I'm just messing around and they, sending me stuff. I'm just looking up stuff. What's up? Brandon Weefall, I see you. That Shadow Show. Then I'm gonna get it cranked in. I'm gonna get it cranked up in a minute. I'm just looking at stuff. What happened this weekend? What happened? What y'all want to talk about? Huh. What y'all want to talk about? I want to table this one day. Y'all. Hold up, man. This stuff is crazy. Y'all, I'm sorry. I'm still tabulating information. I'm not gonna talk about it today, but I want to table that. Y'all gotta understand, man. I don't see how y'all do it. Just let these people just come out here and just say anything and don't be true, and we post it, and y'all it's some people, they sent me some stuff the other day, and they wondering why. And I said, dude, I got to check up on that stuff. I can't talk about that stuff, Eric Boone. Let's see. Who? They said Darren Peterson fires back at critics saying he doesn't want to miss a game. Basketball is my life. If I could have been out there every game this year, I would have. If you would have asked me last year what were my goals for this season, I would have never said missing games. You know, they all over that little boy, man. And then Eddie Johnson came back, former NBA. Hey, Casey Small, where you been, man? It's about to be good, that is Moody. That's Darren Peterson. Cause y'all ain't putting put me some on the screen that y'all want to talk about today. If y'all got something that happened over the weekend since I've seen y'all on Thursday, what has happened? I'm gonna talk about TSU trip. TSU, we lost a game like I ain't never seen no game being lost like this before in person that I was a part of. I have never seen it, and I meant to tape it for so y'all could see it. And let me see it. You know what? Y'all know how I am now. I'm so good at this stuff. Our mic can tape it. Our mic can do it while we on the screen. I might. Eddie Johnson says it's not totally his fault. He is growing up in an era where he see players run right to the locker room without the trainer checking them out. Parents and some agents stay saying sit down with any pain, and this should send the most fear. They are worried about their brand over team. That's what Eddie Jones said about it. I don't know what's going on with the little kid, man. I just hope whatever it is, and I'm not, listen, Robert Hatter, I ain't bashing these kids, man. I'm just ain't that kind of dude. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it, and I'm not gonna let nobody else around me do it. Just not gonna do it. If y'all give me a second, I want to show y'all something. I like sharing stuff with y'all because y'all my favorite people. I know sometimes y'all be wanting me to talk crazy about players and all that kind of stuff. I just can't do it. Mama just didn't raise me like that. That's all. You know what I'm saying? She just didn't raise me like that. Did anybody raise your hand if you saw TSU game the other night? Raise your hand if you saw the game. Hold on. Raise your hand. I'm gonna see something right quick. Y'all talk to me. I'm just minding my business. I want y'all to put something on the screen and see if y'all got something for me to talk about. If not, I'm just gonna go. Let me make sure my lens is clean. What are they saying in NBA circles about him? He a bad MF. That's what they saying. Hey, that's what they telling me. That's what they telling me. Robert, I don't care what y'all say. You're bad. That's what they told me. Dude, I'm trying to video something right quick. Trying to video something. Y'all. Trying to video something. Y'all hold on. I'm screenshotting something. I'm screenshotting something. I'm screenshotting for y'all, something for y'all. Okay. That's what they saying about peace. And they might take him number one. That's what they saying about him, dude. Hey, dude. That's what they saying to me about him. He got a chance. He might be the number one pick. That's what they saying. Great college basketball. Absolutely. Let's play for friends and family Northeast. What's happening Northeast? You talking about the storm? Carlos Boozer is a cyborg. That kid is not a human being. Yes. He can just play. He can just play. But y'all, I'm trying to get something, y'all. I want to show y'all something, and it's coming on my iPad, and I'm gonna screenshot it. I'm gonna put it on screen for you. So just give me a second. Oh, Or Rob just trying to figure something out. That's all. That's all. But keep on talking. Who else? What are they saying? Okay, TSU men and women both should have won. Absolutely, they should have. Yes, the storm is bad up there. It's bad up there. It's been worse than storms, but it's bad. It's bad. I'm just waiting on this thing here to hold on. Hold on. One more thing. Hold on. Let's see. Let's try it again. Let's try it again. Let's try it again. I guess when all this stuff going on here, it won't let me oh, there it is. There you go. There you go. There go one. I'm glad I did it early. Then I'm waiting on some y'all that I want to let y'all see. I might let y'all see. I'm just doing it anyway. How we lost the game last night. The other night, Saturday night. It's just amazing. It's amazing. It's amazing. It's amazing. I can't wait. And I'm trying to on the SWAC TV thing. Only thing I don't like about SWAC TV, they don't have you can't just push the button, and make you go 10 seconds back and 10 seconds. You had to wait or push the cursor. So somebody, hold on. Give me a sec. Here come. Here we come. Here we come. I'm just trying to video it off the thing. Watch this. My heart was broke. Watch my heart being broke. I want y'all to watch my heart being broke. I want to watch my heart being broke. I've been around basketball a whole lot, and my heart was broke. It was broken. It was broken. At a basketball game. Happy birthday to Steve Franchise. Oh, happy birthday. Yeah, that's a good one, Trap. What's up, Garcia? I listened to the bro, said, brother, you can do a major broadcast. Hey, man, don't give me too much. Don't put me too much. They been calling me. People been calling me, y'all. I just ain't been telling y'all because I don't want to talk about it, right now, but they been calling me. They said, people been calling me. They've been listening to the broadcast. And you know what? I love it when your people that you be around every day, like Fob just said this. Watch this. See, I love it when hold up, Fob. Let me see. Because I might talk about this game last night. Hey, the game was getting so good. My partner didn't even want me to have a closing remarks. He said, but he didn't realize, because he knew. He don't know that I know how to make it happen. But he cut it off before I had closing remarks. And I'm going to have to talk to him about that too. Hold up. TSU. Okay. All right. I got it. I'm going to be able to bring it up. That man said, back to Jim now. Nance. Hold up, y'all. Let me put this up on the screen. Because, Fob, you made my day. When your people that be around you all the time, I'm glad y'all here now. I can get my stuff together. See, I'm supposed to have a screen right there. And they didn't, when other people say something like this, it don't bother me. I mean, it don't. But when y'all who listen to me every day can give a compliment like that, then listen to me. I hold credence to that. I'll be on in a second. Hold on. I hold more credence to that than anything somebody else say. You follow me? I hold credence. That's why I be wanting to know if y'all listen to the broadcast. Bad basketball weekend for H-Town. Yes. How do we have this? Have you seen the GMC commercial on the SWAC TV? No, I haven't paid attention to it. I haven't seen it. I'm the black Jim Nash. Oh, no, I haven't. I haven't seen it, Fob. I haven't, man. Fob, you know what, though? I'm going to tell y'all the truth. Can I really tell y'all something? Because I can talk to y'all. Do y'all know I wish y'all had known how much I didn't want to do this in the beginning. You have to really, really understand. Um, I didn't. I didn't want to do this in the beginning. Matter of fact, I said, nah, I can't do that. And then Ralph Cooper said, yes, you can, man. Yes, you can. Try it. Hold up, y'all. My my notes app is tabulating. I don't know what's wrong with it. But when, you talking about bad basketball weekend for H-Town, the Cougars lose at home and the Rockets blow 18-point lead. Yep, and TSU lost too. Don't forget about TSU, Michael Garcia. I know you just think about U of H ain't the only college team. We got Rice, we got everybody in here. I know you don't care nothing about U of H, but we care about all of them. And so I just want to just put that to your attention. I know that's all you think about is U of H in the Rockets, but TSU lost this weekend. Rice probably lost because they always like. But I'm sitting here, just sitting here thinking. Let me get back to my full screen, and I was just, y'all know. I got some Black history. I got some Black history. Y'all got to understand. I got something for you today. I got something for you today. And I've talked about her before, and but I want y'all to hear it again. But TSU, ladies and gentlemen, it just broke my heart this weekend. The Rockets, TSU, all Rockets, Houston, and the Rockets, TSU, and Houston, all lost from, like my partner said, lack of execution. Oh, Dennis Johnson, a pioneer of basketball. What you mean by a pioneer of basketball? What you talking about? A pioneer? Uh, I don't understand what you mean by a pioneer. Unless you do you know what pioneer mean? Which Dennis Johnson you talking about? Which Dennis Johnson you talking about? Uh, Travis Lynch, we don't know what you're talking about, man. What you talk? What is he talking? What? Travis Lynch, what is you talking about? Help me. What you talking about? I don't understand what you're talking about. Give us some context. Give us some context. Um, you know, I'm watching basketball. I need some coaches. I'm glad I got Bob here. I need some more coaches on that be around this kids basketball a lot. Why do some people make plays on the basketball court and others don't? Why Travis Lynch becomes the star and Brian Boatwright don't? The guard for Boston Celtics, what did he pioneer though? I don't know what you're talking about. I thought he had already passed away. I don't understand. I just don't understand why you put it up there. He died, I think he died in 2007. Travis? Okay. All right. See, you threw me out, Travis. You got to realize, Travis, you're talking to a critical thinker. So when you say pioneer, I'm gonna get the definition. Pioneer mean a person who is almost the first to explore or settle a country, an area, especially one of the first human colonies. A person who is among the first to research or develop a new area. A person who the first to develop. Dennis Johnson wasn't the first to do nothing. So I love him, but I didn't understand what you mean by pioneer. And you say he was an outstanding leader. Well, didn't say that. But he didn't die. He didn't die today. He died yesterday, 2007. And I think you must have caught the glimpse of something yesterday on Twitter. And you wanted to say it now. So I'm just trying to help you. That's why I keep telling y'all when y'all be getting this stuff off Twitter, y'all better know what y'all be talking about, especially when you put it on this screen. I mean, he wasn't the first, Doc. Great player. I love him. Freckles and all. But you said pioneer. That kind of threw me off a little bit. You follow me? So you might have something else. What did he pioneer? Did he do something? See, it might have been something new. You know, y'all help me. Y'all help me. But why do some people make plays in basketball and others don't? King Sticks, Brian Boatwright. Y'all talk to me. Why? Come on, y'all talk to me. Boy, I wish some women was on there. Hey, do me a favor. Text, tag, tell somebody. Call the show right now. Text, tag, tell. Text, tag, tell. Come on now. Let's do it with a little vim, vigor, and vitality. Let's do it. Because I want to talk to y'all today. Travis Lynch, I want to talk to you too, but come on now, get your stuff. He said yesterday the show was not on. I got you. Okay. I got you. I got you. But guess what? Just said he died on that day. I mean, but you said rest in peace to Dennis Johnson. You could, you cut. That's why I said always give context because we didn't know. You said opportunity, preparation, and skill. Okay, y'all remember what I said about? Who know what I said about rebounding? Who know what I always say about rebounding in a basketball game? Who? Come on, talk to me. Thaddeus Moody, come on. I know y'all might be busy. I need somebody to talk back to me kind of fast today. Because I got so much stuff. Got so much stuff. Got so much stuff. Huh? Y'all talk to me. Hey. No, you good. You good. I didn't understand it. That's all. I didn't understand. What's up, Lakeisha? But let me tell y'all something. What did I say, Travis? What do I always say about the team? If you ever go look in the box score, the team that win the ball 99.9, the ball game 99.9% of the time is the team that gets the most rebounds. TSU had 29 rebounds. The other team had 34. And we lost the game by 1 point. You know what? I haven't seen the answer. I ain't seen it. And I'm gonna just give it to you. It's will over skill. Will over skill. Will over skill. Will. Let's beat the guy's will. It's about. They had 11 offensive rebounds. 11. We're at 7. Y'all, rebounding and offensive rebounds and turnovers are the top metrics used in analytics. Offensive rebounds, more possessions, turnovers, either getting them or giving them away or receiving them. I got to show y'all this because I got to show you this. It was 20-some seconds left. We made a great defensive stand. Let me find it. We had a great defensive stance right here. Watch this. See, great defensive stand. We get him. Good defensive stand. Made him step out of bounds. Right? 6 seconds left. We up by 1. Watch it again. Watch it again. Everybody locked and low. Hit the ball. Everybody locked. Everybody locked. Cuts off that baseline. Great play. Baseline. He had to pass a dangerous pass cross court that we could have stole. Great defense. Make this guy hands up. Posey. Guy stepped out of bounds. We up. Right? 6 seconds left. 6 seconds left. 6 seconds left. This is what broke my heart. The reason I'm showing y'all this, we got to finish. To my young people, this is going to be a lesson to all my young people out here. My young guards. Coach trusts you enough to have you in the basketball game. You better know what the hell you're doing. Watch this. All right, what spot? I didn't mean to do that. I meant the push of, hold up. What place, hold up. What place right here that we don't want to go into? Let me go over here. We don't never want to go to ball side corner right there. Right here, right. Wait a minute. There. Now. Watch what we do. Had one timeout left. Watch this. Watch this. We go right where we shouldn't have went. Right? You follow me? Number 1. But we got a reprieve. Jalen Weisiger is so wise. Now, look how they fouling. They done way whooping his ass in that corner now. Watch. Look at them. They trying to get a foul called. And the ref right there, standing right there, did not call the foul. Right? Look, they're all over. All over. Grinding on him and every damn thing. He passed the ball to my young fella, Bryce. Right there. Bryce damn near stepped out. Ladies and gentlemen, what should Bryce had done now? Tell me what she had done. We're trying to teach some. We're trying to teach you. Because these college players, these are high school players. What should Bryce had done? Somebody tell me. Somebody tell me. Bryce got the ball. Look at the floor. What she had done. What should Bryce had done? All of this room over here, what should Bryce had done? All of this room right here. Right here. Right here. All this. What she did? Wow. Watch this. Boy, I wish I could put it in slow motion. Watch this. Watch this. Had him right there. Watch this. I don't know who had the. I think it was their ball. They had the possession error. Forget the possession error. All he had to do was look and make a play. Look what he did. He stood straight up, and the dude just took it out of his hand, and it bobbled, and dude laid it up. Game over. Right there, he just swung through and been gone. That's how we lost the damn basketball game other night, y'all. An important basketball game. It would have been 4 wins in a row. He didn't have to call timeout. No. Go. Ain't no timeout right here. I catch the ball, I'm sweeping. I teach kids this every time I'm in the gym. I catch it, sweep low, and gone. Hell, I'm going to tell timeout. One guy on me. Hell no. I'm sweeping. Now, the other guy in the corner could have called a timeout. Weisiger. But Bryce, look, all he had to do was sweep. And he break that damn dude's arm if the dude had to put his arm there. Watch. He was rip through and go. Unbelievable. Yo, those things right there cost you. If they do, the reason I'm talking about right there now, if they lose like that in 2 weeks, our ass gonna be on the plane coming back home. See, our problem is people scared to say this. I want our guys to be great. I want our guys to learn from this. You follow me? Yeah, I got this. Somebody just sent me some information. I already got this um this information. Some college better go get Bryce Griggs. Absolutely. Some college better quit playing around and go get Bryce Griggs. He can outplay a lot of these guys out here. I don't know what he's waiting on. I don't know what the problem is, but somebody just sent me something about it. Somebody using some information. Hey, person who sent me that text, wait till I give you some information on that too. But yo, those kind of things like that can get a coach fired. But then we'll say the coach can't coach. This ain't this, he ain't this, he ain't this, he ain't this here. But sometimes the players got to play. You follow me? Share the show. Because I'm just warming up. Then I saw a press conference. Something about this Dennis Gates guy I like. College coach. Share the show. Something about him I like. Watch this.
On the offensive side, Razorbacks end of the half on a 23-17
They were going in halftime. It was a scuffle in the Missouri and Arkansas game. It's a scuffle. You see Cal around there whining. But I guess him and Cal had got into it. So they reviewing what happened at halftime, right? Dennis Gates and his players are still on the floor. But he telling his players, let's not go through the same tunnel that Arkansas, because y'all were just heated. It just almost got into it. Don't go into that tunnel, right? We go into another tunnel. Watch this. We're going this way, right? We're going opposite. Because he trying to stop a confrontation. But them rotten ass, redneck ass, Arkansas people tried to prevent the kids from coming through there, right? They ain't gonna show the real part. Dennis Gates said, oh, hell no. Watch, they finna go to this. They didn't show this. Some people were telling me. Watch this. So it was about to be a fight. About to be a fight. So yeah, the staff was trying to keep the players from coming through that way. He said, oh, hell no. Get your ass out the way. Let my boys through here. Because if they go through there, I know my dudes. I'm not finna go there. Black coaches got to be wary of this. And Dennis Gates, look, he waited till all his players got through there. Because they was talking crazy. They was talking crazy. First wouldn't let him through. All of them kind of people. Then he go tell the AD, this why I did what I did. I'm just letting you know. Talking to AD, man. Said, look here, man. I didn't want my guys to go through that.
When the buzzer went off, and it happened late, Richard. I mean, half of Arkansas's team was already down.
Then he hugged him. So I mean, we just going through here. I know my guys. I like this dude, man. Yes, he has been on the Chop Shop before. I have to show y'all stuff like that, man. Because anything happens, like the stuff happened in the Providence up there, the boy was acting crazy. They blame it on Kim English, the black head coach. I'm going somewhere with this. Yes, I am. When all y'all get to talk, when a black coach is losing and black coach ain't getting no players, I blame y'all ass, because I told y'all years ago, our responsibility is to make sure we send them players. And then, just because the player ain't playing as a freshman, don't take them back with your rotten asses. But he did that. But after the game, Arkansas won the game. This what Dennis, I ain't never heard a coach do this. This what Dennis Gates, y'all watch this. Especially all you selfish ass people. Watch this.
Ronald Coleman is a head coach.
He talking about the assistant coach of Arkansas. He ain't said nothing about no Rick Pitino. I mean, what's that boy name? Calipari. He know who scouted his team. He know who prepared them guys. Watch this.
I'll say that again. Ron Coleman is a head coach. He is an unbelievable recruiter. We know that, but it goes beyond the recruiting. The preparation, the game planning that he does for this team is remarkable. And I want to point that out because I can see the difference. I can see it on the sidelines. I can see it in my preparation against Arkansas. So he does a great job of connecting with the players on the court and allowing them to play through their mistakes and helping Coach Kyle do what he does. So hats off to Ron Coleman and what he does and the contributions he makes to this program. Last thing I'll say is this.
Did y'all hear that? Y'all need to be sharing this show right now. Did y'all tell me what he just did? Because I think some of y'all don't, because I know y'all ain't sharing the show. Some of y'all don't understand what just happened. I need y'all to tell me what just happened. Somebody on this feed. Somebody got to explain to me. I need somebody that talking to me. I need somebody. Y'all do me a favor. Everybody text and tag and tell 3 people that. Did y'all hear what the opposing coach said about the black assistant on the other team? Maybe you don't understand. Run, coach, run. He is the, let me play it one more time. Because I don't think y'all got it.
Ronald Coleman is a head coach. I'll say that again.
Spoke it into existence. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Darryl Barnes. He promoted an assistant coach to the head coach to the rest of the people in college basketball. If I ever had a player that was in my sphere of influence and Missouri was in the running, dudes, you going to Missouri. Unless Penny wants you, or unless Damon Stoudemire wants you. It's in that order. Then you behind them. Notice, every one of these guys has been on this show. Who else doing that in your life right now? Who else are you promoting? We got one of the most, you got to talk, this is a guy that had a relationship with Nike and every apparel line for the last 35 years. You talking to a guy right now and had to deal with him and had to negotiate contracts and everything with all of them. And I come on here and tell you that the Anthony Lawrence collection is top notch. I got 30 years in this. And I done had on everything. I done had on FUBU, crisscross, all that kind of stuff. And we are blessed to have, ladies and gentlemen, listen to me. And I didn't, hold on. Let me just show you something. Then I'm going to get back into that. We got to be intentional. Then we have somebody come on here and tell me, well, they ain't got this. They ain't got no PV stuff. I don't care. But you know, they got some on here that somebody support the brand. Be intentional. Barry Pruitt. I didn't have this on because somebody tell me to put it on and somebody make me put it on. Barry Pruitt, I'm getting off the bus, did not know I'm getting photoed. But I got the H-Town howl on it. Let me bring it bigger to you. That's me. By the Anthony Lawrence collection. I'm just, come on, they like to hook up. I wasn't trying to hook nothing up. I wanted to wear my gray shirt with my pants. I get off the bus. Anthony Lawrence collection. We got to be intentional. Hold on. I ain't done. I'm not done. She kept flicking. I said, okay, I'm gonna give you something to flick. First time they ever done this. I didn't know this particular trip this was gonna happen on. It was just click, click, click. I'm not done. I'm next to the bus. Going in there. I'm not done. Got to be intentional. Tell somebody. Like Dennis Gates just did. Ron Coleman is a head coach. ALC, the Anthony Lawrence collection, is the best you're going to ever put on your back. Y'all follow me? And listen, Dennis Gates was intentional. He knew what he's doing. I didn't know what I was doing. I was just getting off a bus because I wear it no matter who watching it anyway. If he'd have called me come out the bus the other game, they just saw me with the other one on. Well, I got a question right there. That's a good one. What does it take to get a female athlete as a brand ambassador? Darryl Barnes said, I ain't went to one class at the HBCU, but I have. I know, me too. My daughter did, though. I got more TSU gear than I got Cornell gear, and I got a bunch of that. Cornell, I don't wear your gear too much no more. But ladies and gentlemen, we got to be intentional. That's what Dennis Gates was doing. He know people watching. We just got to do that. Travis Lynch, what if you, Chuck McGowan, everybody on this feed, call 3 of their friends right now and say, go to that website right now and buy something right now. All of y'all right now, go buy something. Intentionally. Yo, I'm telling y'all, someday we need to organize and say, hey man, at this time, everybody gonna buy something at the same time. Let's trick the algorithm. That's why I tell y'all to thumbs up and like this show. You know why? Y'all, it ain't helping me. You know what's helping? Other people who might want and need to listen to this. And then you'll be getting different stuff that sounds like this coming to your feed instead of that foolishness that you go watch when you're not on the Chop Shop. The little things, ladies and gentlemen, separate the good teams from the great teams. And now, I kind of like this. Yo, do y'all understand what I'm saying? We got a young man around here that's one of the best videographers I'd have to say on the planet. Named Gary Carter. Nothing against nobody else. I look at his work. He just think different. And y'all, I need my prayers. All my people who really, really pray, I need my prayer warriors too. My boy Robert Young was in my heart is kind of heavy today because he went into surgery this morning, and he's out. He's in recovery right now. So if I feel a little different, it's because I'm thinking about him this whole time. Okay. Um, uh, uh, I that man said I ran into him at UFK State game. Gary's a grinder. Yo, we got to be intentional. This young dude, I've seen, why he's in, and he's different. This, I just mapped it out for you. I didn't work with Converse, Adidas, every major label, all kind of Tom Ford, all of this stuff for 30 some years. And it's this Anthony Lawrence collection. Y'all, I can't wait to put it on. I feel proud to put it on. Only thing about this I like is this emblem right here. I'm proud to be associated with an HBCU. I didn't get a chance to go to one, but guess what? Boy, I got enough SWAC hours in. I got some SWAC hours in. Now, they used to say, how do you ain't got enough SWAC hours? Yeah, I think I got enough now. Y'all, we got yeah. Extra Eyes Media and ALC Media collab. Wow. I ain't think about that one. See? And y'all understand. Yes, I'm being intentional. I'm being intentional. Ricky Scott. Swag influenced everything. He said, you in there. Hey, look, HBCUs and the swag, they influence y'all. I'm telling y'all, if y'all just, I wish I had somebody. And Michael Jordan asked me to do it, and I didn't do it because I didn't want to take the shine. I didn't want to take the focus off the boys I'm traveling with. But y'all, if y'all see the way we move and how I move on when I'm on these HBCU campuses, man, talking to the kids, talking to them. I get there early, man. Then I think about, because I don't capture the moment because I'm in the moment. It's unbelievable. What was that? Let me keep going. I was thinking about something. And y'all, people don't lack us being excellence. Y'all got excellent. They don't lack us being excellent. I was thinking about Jaylen Brown. Young man, he keeps running into controversy. Stephen A. Smith talking about, you know what they saying about him. They saying, whatever Stephen A. Smith said about him. He sounded like them, which he is. Nike dropped him after he spoke out. He was left off the USA team despite being the finals MVP. And then in Beverly Hills the other day, he had to apologize because the police shut down his party. He spent all his money. This young man interned at NASA, renegotiated his own contract, and represent the kind of educated, independent black man people say they want as a role model. And yet, look at how he's treated. See, if me and Jimmy was on here talking about each other and talking about this, that, the Ray and Claude, that stupid ass stuff, y'all would be calling y'all friends right now. They at it again, y'all. But when we talk about something that's helping, can change people's lives, ladies and gentlemen, we need to support ALC, Anthony Lawrence Collection, so much. Why? So they can employ more people. We always worry about Trump them taking our jobs. He taking the jobs of black women. He take the jobs of this. Well, he should double down. Project 2025 do something. Guess what? We intentionally go support them more. So he got to hire somebody else. Y'all don't know how this stuff works. Y'all don't know how this stuff works. Y'all don't know how this stuff works. Let me see where I want to go. Because I'm watching how we making other people rich. Y'all, I remember this dude who called me, little young player out of Belmont. So he's from the East Coast, and we had a little conversation about him working out my son. So, Rob, do you want to travel somewhere to work out? He said, no, Dad, no, I'm good. I'm good. And ladies and gentlemen, let me find it. That same little guy. Same little guy. Little white guy. Look what he doing. If you want to work in the NBA, this is a can't miss event. Registration is open. 2025 was record breaking. He's a trainer, right? Secure your seat. $199 per seat in Vegas. Then you Google him. Drew. Watch what they say. And I want you to look at his names. Drew is widely considered the #1 NBA skills coach in the world and has played a pivotal role, y'all listen to these words because they're intentional, in securing over $4 billion worth of contract for his NBA clients. They ain't did SHIT. Including Joel Embiid, Jason Tatum, Bradley Beal, Zach Levine, Tyrese Maxey, Tyrese Halliburton. Yo, before all of them guys, I knew this young man. I was going to let Robert work out with Robert. Ladies and gentlemen, Joel Embiid was the #1 pick in the draft. Jason Tatum was top pick in the draft. Bradley Beal was a top pick in the draft. Jack Levine and Tyrese Maxey was top picks in the draft. Tyrese Halliburton. And he played a pivotal role in securing if now he charging some dumbass person to come out there, give him $199. Where's white clients at? Do anybody understand what I just said? Because ain't nobody, not nobody, nobody, nobody is commenting on it. I hope y'all don't go out there and get that man no $199. Oh, wait a minute, is my mic broke? Let me drink some. Is my mic broke? Y'all don't like that. Y'all don't like that. I can tell y'all don't like that. Where am I gonna go from here? Where am I gonna go from here? Do me a favor. Do me a favor. Do me a favor. Somebody go get me the standings of the men's basketball, uh, ACC men's basketball. Somebody go do it for me. Somebody tell me when you got it. See, I'm watching college basketball, and I'm watching college basketball. Ladies and gentlemen, it ain't about wins and losses to me. It's the way that we are competing or not competing. Somebody let me know when they got the ACC basketball conference, men's basketball. Somebody got it pulled up. I need 2 or 3 of y'all to pull it up, if you can. If you're driving, you can. Because I just want to share something with you. I'm watching some stuff, man, in college basketball right now that I'm not happy with. And I can say it. Ain't nothing like being a free black man. Testing. No, I'm not muted. I'm not muted. I'm not muted. Somebody pull it up. Your phone messed up, man. I got the green light over here. I'm not muted. Am I muted to anybody else except Big Coach? Thank you. Do me a favor and just somebody go. I just want somebody to talk to. Somebody got to say this stuff, man. Somebody let me know when they get there. My audio is not in sync. Okay. All right. Well, maybe your device ain't synced. Yes. You played at Belmont. Let me go see. Let me see this man talking about. Hold on. This man said my ain't synced. Hold on. Let me see. Maybe your device ain't synced. I'm watching. Mine is synced. Yes. I'm not saying it's a fact. You got to refresh your screen, Derek Hoke. I didn't say it was a scam. That didn't come out of my mouth. See, if you talk about, no, I want to know why this guy who ain't got but black clients putting in a position like this. How in the hell? And then if you Google him, he is pivotal in securing. You got the AC? You know what? Hold on. No, I can't do it. I want to show out today because I want to show out today. I'm going to pull it up. Somebody give me the last 5 teams. No, the last 4 teams in the standings. Put them across your screen. Last 4 teams in the standings of ACC basketball. Boy, I love y'all. I love y'all. I love y'all. Y'all just don't understand. I love you. Ain't nothing you can do about it. There ain't nothing you can do about it. I got to be able to come and do this stuff every day. Y'all don't know the challenges sometimes that I have. Somebody give them to me. Absolutely, Chuck. Chuck, absolutely. Bradley Beal started. That's who put him on the damn map. Then Jason Tatum, all that St. Louis shit. Let me keep going. Give me, somebody put up the last 14, the teams in the last 14. Georgia Tech, Indiana, Pitt, and Boston College. Thank you, sir. What do each one of those colleges have in common? I'll wait. This tea is real good. It's helping my throat. What does each one of those colleges have in common? Let me see if I got some music. Let me see if I got some music. Let me see, can I play a little song? Let me see. Y'all think I'm playing around with y'all around this joint. Let's see. What's this? Thank you, Father. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Bobby Benjamin, thank you. Bobby Benjamin put this up there. And listen to me, and listen to me well. That is not no indictment on them. That's an indictment on us. Each one of those guys, Earl Grant, Damon Stoudemire, Michael Shrewsbury, Jeff Capel. They didn't have the budget. They wanted to put so much money in football. They didn't have the budget for basketball. Damon Stoudemire's point guard got took by Syracuse. When you take the point guard away, when you take that's like you can have a Ferrari that's bad as a mother, but try driving it without a steering wheel. They gave that your young man that money at Syracuse. Damon just didn't have the money to compete. Ladies and gentlemen, y'all were laughing and skinning and grinning about these black coaches losing, but they're not giving them the money to compete. Now, I ain't talking about that boy up there at North Carolina. They gave him the money. But I don't know what color he is. Y'all follow me? I just ain't. And I can tell by the lack of comments, this is a hard subject. If this was one of those tomfoolery, damn fooleries subjects, people would be commenting. Big, what's his name? What's his name? King Six would be commenting right now. Y'all hear me? Nathan George was the dude was behind the wheel for Georgia Tech last year. Syracuse gave him an offer he couldn't refuse, but he went to a black coach. So I can't get too mad. But they finna fire him. Melo, get Melo's son and got this kid fired. You like Wesley Hunt. He made it clear at his press conference when he got the job. What did he make clear? What did he make clear? I'm gonna tell the truth. I don't know who Wesley Hunt is. I don't even know who. I don't know who you're talking about. No, you ain't talking about that little that Trumper. What Wesley Hunt you talking about? I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you're talking about. And North Carolina came from McNeese Spate, and they make him number 2. And yeah. I don't know what you. Hey, I don't know what you're talking about, Doc. Who in the hell is Wesley Hunt? I know, but what are you talking? We talking about basketball. Well, how did Wesley Hunt made it clear this press conference when he got the job? I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you're talking about, Trey Phillips. Okay. Let me get off that one because y'all be going. But y'all, you know what I like? You know what I like? Yo, this season, some of these coaches got caught with their pants down. When people take your point guard, shit. Point guard left Penny got and went to what's it called and got the other coach fired. But he said, this is what he said, man. Oh, he like Wesley Hunt. Okay, I got it. Now I got it. Now I got you. Now I got you, Trey. Now I got you. I got you. Trey, I forgot him. Trey. I'm with you now, Trey. I'm with you. Some of these coaches got to get rid of some of these guys on their staff, man. Y'all being an assistant coach has never been so valuable. Um, Gotta support your coach. All that old talking about the coach behind your back, like all you little rotten ass dudes. I know who y'all are. I just ain't. You know what? If I was that kind of dude, I'll call y'all rotten asses out. You black ass assistant coaches who always got something to say about the black head coach and don't never say nothing about the white head coach. I want to call y'all out so bad. Maybe one day I ain't gonna do it live. I'm just gonna do a taping. I'm gonna record it and just put it out there because I'm sick of it. Everybody who support them. Let me keep going. I just showed y'all an example and y'all still ain't got it yet. How in the hell Drew Hamlin, a little non-playing ass guard at Belmont, and they talking about him, and he doing a seminar in Vegas charging $199. Talking about you can get in the NBA. What he said? What's he say? If you want to work in the NBA, this is a can't miss event. Can y'all see them? Oh, look, y'all can't see it. Can y'all see that big old thing right there? But I got to talk to y'all about something. Got to talk to y'all about a bad woman. It don't have to be. I got to share this with you. Black history. People just don't talk about her enough to me. Ida B. Wells. Ida B. You can almost make the case that she single-handedly started the investigations into the exposures of lynching in America. Yo, they was just running around the country just lynching us anytime they damn want to. They don't talk about this little black woman right here getting in their ass. At that point in time, she was investigating lynchings all by herself. You got to know about Ida B. Wells. Can you imagine that when she writes this article called The Red Record, when she writes this article called Mob Rule in New Orleans, when she writes lynch law and all of its phrases, she is not only covering lynchings and exposing them, she was also giving a political analysis of it. Ida B. Wells said, y'all think these lynchings are about sex and rape of white women? They are. But there are bigger thing out here. What's the bigger issue? She said the issue is black power, black economic power. They were trying to intimidate black people. They were using sexuality as an excuse. But they were lynching women as well. They were lynching business owners, and they were lynching, they messed around and lynched her friend. That's why she had to leave my hometown of Memphis, Tennessee. So when she decided, oh no, y'all ain't going to scare me. I'm coming back to Memphis, and I'm going to start my business again. But her friends told her, no, Ida B. Guess who she was funded by? Robert Church. I told y'all about him a long time ago. Her friends had to persuade her, Ida, you too valuable, baby. Robert Church said, I got you. Please don't come back to Memphis. Come to Chicago. When she came to Chicago, that is Moody, guess who she met? Frederick Barnett. But by then, she was in her 30s. Ladies, Ida B. Wells didn't get married as a young girl. Chuck McGowan. And you know, you looked on as being an old maid or a spinster back then. Ladies and gentlemen, when you go to D.C. and attend the African American Museum that I done been to 100 damn times, I know them people probably know me by name. One of the best choices they made in the whole damn museum. There's a wall-sized blow-up of a photograph of Ida B. Wells and her family. I think I got it somewhere. Hold on, y'all. Let me see. Let me see as I got it. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Let me see if I got it. Damn. I ain't got it. Hold on. No. Thought I had it. Come on, Robert. Come on, Robert. Come on, Robert, you had it. No, I ain't got it. Big blow up, y'all. Yo. Hold up, y'all. I ain't through. This big one. They used to talk about Ida. You are an old maid. You disagree with everybody. And you're smarter than everybody. And oh, you cute. But you don't, but we don't like you always talking. And you come here in a meeting and blow out the meeting and say, what we gonna do? Freddie Barnett, though, said, no. That's a G right there. I'm with you. Freddie Barnett said, y'all talk about all of that stuff. I like so idle. So when you see the picture, and I got to get it for y'all, it's her in the middle of the picture, right? Him sitting next to her, and there are over a dozen other people around. Who are they? You're going to ask, who are they? The children and grandchildren of Ida B. Wells. And she got the baby sitting right next to her, looking at the camera like, yeah, I'm coming next. She named one of her girls named Ida B. Wells Jr. Let's be clear. She's a G. She had a whole family after doing all of this work she was doing. So when people say, I can't do this, Robert, I'm telling you, just like people said, Du Bois, that's what's different. Du Bois didn't know his father. Du Bois' mother took in sewing. She passed away his senior year in high school. He was left without a father and a mother. So when people say, I can't do it, well, Du Bois did it in Jim Crow. See, when we talk about we can't go vote for this girl right here, hold up. Let me put my baby on the screen. I want to hear about y'all.
All right, thank you. All right. 6 years ago, no one. All right. shouldn't have went there.
All right. That's all right. That's all right.
All right, I gotta get through this. 6 years ago, no one believed that I could become a state representative. We were outspent 5-1.
Ooh.
Yeah. We're outspent 5-1. There were a couple of organizations, progressive organizations, that were like, this is our candidate. We want to go with the one that the establishment does not want. One of the main organizations, and they all lined up together. They did. One of the main organizations was stopped. People said there's no way she's going to win. 6 years later.
It's Jasmine Crockett, man. Ida B. Wells was one of the most brilliant journalists and thinkers of her time, and she had a whole family. When she passed away, ladies and gentlemen, y'all hear me? When she passed away from a urinary tract infection, she died in part because she had to hold her water. That's a literal thing. And it also was a metaphorical thing. A lot of times stress kills us, ladies and gentlemen, because we hold it in. Jasmine Crockett had to get that out. Franklin Paul, Jasmine Crockett had to get that out. It's Black History, Franklin Paul. No, ladies and gentlemen, my young kids, express yourself, stand up in your truth, and you will be rewarded in life. No matter how long you spend on the planet, you got to get it out. Ida B. Wells is one of the most important figures anybody can study. That's a good rabbit hole to go down. Even in this time, people will tell you, Frankie Paul, you better know your place. Chuck McGowan, you better know your place. They ain't gonna tell Darryl Barnes that. That is Moody. You got to know your place. Melvin Dews, you from the 409. You better know your place. Curtis George, you better know your place. Big Coach, you better know your place. Bobby Benjamin, you better know your place. Fob, you better know your place. What the hell you out here turning this thing into a multi-million-dollar empire? You better know your place. Trey Phillips, who are you, Chuck McGowan, to think you can sit up here and run these girls' events and do these things, wonderful things for these girls? You better know your place. Gary Carter, I don't care what Robert had to say about you. I don't care how great you are as a cameraman. I don't care what. You better know your place. Travis Lynch, you better know your place. Barry Pruitt, you better know your place. No, ain't nobody else should be able to tell you know your place, Paul. That's what I'm talking about. You know who you are. Why you talk that way, Robert? Let me tell you something. You won't be human if you don't digest some of that stuff that's inside of you. Y'all, when I come here, I try to get whatever I can out of me. And so, and they have this question with Ida B. Well. This question, maybe I'm too aggressive. Maybe I'm too bold. Jasmine Crockett, you're too bold. And they tell them, and then you have to come to the conclusion, y'all. If Ida B. Wells can do that in the 19 teens unapologetically, she had doubts. She was constantly pushing and being pushed back against, like Jasmine Crockett. Let me give you some more Jasmine.
To do what I've amount of time. One of the main organizations, and they all lined up together. They did. One of the main organizations was Top. People said there's no way she's gonna win. 6 years later.
Yeah.
Woo! 6 years later. A very short amount of time. I went from being the kid that no one thought could do it, who was out there hustling, knocking doors, putting door hangers at the apartment complexes, doing everything that I could. We were in the midst of George Floyd. Was that election or the other one? No, it was that one. There was a runoff because I was number 2. I wasn't number 1. I made it to the runoff, and then they ended up killing George Floyd. People told me I had to go and get on the phones because we just didn't have the money. And I said, I can't do that. I gotta go do what I know is best. You don't know somebody's circumstance in the middle of this pandemic. I'm not gonna be insensitive and ask for money. Instead, I'm gonna do what I've always done. I'm gonna stand with the people as they take to the streets. There were 600 protesters arrested in Dallas County. Actually, more than that. But 600 that we represented pro bono. No one ended up with a conviction. We just did what we wanted to do, which was to help the people. And guess what?
Y'all didn't know that, did you? Y'all better not be right there talking about no damn Tyler freaking Rico. Shoot, this young lady is constantly being pushed and being pushed. I'm gonna go back to Ida B. Wells. In fact, one of the most interesting things during World War I, they were fighting to get the 19th Amendment passed. Ida B. Wells involved in the front ranks of the struggle. But the racism inside the women's movement, the 19th Amendment was for the women's movement, but the racists, they wanted her to not be in the parade. Rick Scott. And you see her and you see her again, another one of these sisters that did not give up her name. When we talk about Robert Church, the guy I told y'all about, the richest black dude in Memphis, here comes Mary Church Terrell, his daughter, from that family out of Memphis. She was in D.C. They were all in this thing. And Mary Terrell Church was like, we're going to have this women's club movement, the black women. I'm with these black women. We're going to be in this march. And Ida B. Wells was like, yeah, I'm with y'all. I'm with y'all. But watch this. We ain't finna be segregated. They ain't finna put us over here by ourselves. I'm going to march with the Illinois delegation of these white women. These white women was like, no, black women have y'all got to march together over there. But she had the black power kind of philosophy. We will all be in this together. Ida B. Wells was like, yeah, I'm black power too, and I'm a waste woman. But what y'all not gonna do is separate me from my sons and my husband and from my nephew. Talking about this women stuff? No, I'm black too. I'm looking at, we women. But you ain't separate me from. This woman was a G, man. Ricky Scott. She said, I'm for women and men. I'm for us. And don't you get me wrong. She said, I tighten up them brothers all the time. I stay tightening them up. But what I'm not going to do is pick you, white women, over them. It's the philosophy that's so important when I think about Ida B. Wells. She leaves the black part where the black women were. She go all through the march, right? Over to the Illinois delegation, which was all women, and say, how y'all doing? I'm from Chicago. I'm marching with y'all too. You know what? They were looking like, what we gonna do? She said, what we're not gonna do is play this race game. If we talking about women, let's play the women. We ain't finna play what we. Boy, I love this girl, man. And think about this, y'all. Travis Lynch, and they get the 19th Amendment passed, and still it took black women. That is what Ida B. Wells was trying to tell us. It took black women until the same time it took black men, the Voting Rights Act in 1965. Because even though the 19th Amendment says women can vote, but if you a black woman in the South and you're gonna walk up and say, okay, I'm a woman, but you black, but I'm a woman. It says I can vote. No. Jim Crow, Rosa Parks, Jim Crow, Septima Clark. So Ida B. Wells, the story of her fearlessness comes often with being pushed back against black men by those who would say, you're too outspoken. This is what they say about this girl right here, y'all. That's why I got them side to side. I didn't even know I was gonna do it like this.
If you're gonna get reelected, we don't know about that. I said one thing I didn't decide to do when I got here was to come to work and allow somebody to disrespect me.
Right.
If I allow someone to disrespect me, how is it that the people that I represent will believe that I will fight for them?
Right.
So I show up authentically me that makes some people cringe. But the people are tired of politics as usual.
Right.
And right now, there are so many good establishment Democrats in Texas. And they're just like, well, I mean, if you're not going to campaign and try to go get everybody who's on the right, then how is it that you're going to win? We've tried that for 30 years.
Yeah.
There are people that say you're crazy for thinking that expanding the electorate is the path. Let me give y'all some numbers.
All right.
Yeah.
Right now, Texas is outvoting Republicans.
The Texas Democrats.
Democrats are outvoting. Y'all know what I'm saying. Democrats are outvoting Republicans right now in Texas. So is it a matter of us having to cross over and go grab them?
Map that map.
That's right.
It is about making sure that the base is energized.
Right.
A lot of people.
Thank you, baby. Y'all, that's my girl, man. But Ida B. Wells is a G. Jasmine Crockett is a G. Yo, Nancy Pelosi, all of Chuck Schumer, all of them can't stand this little old smart-ass black girl. Yo, Ida B. Wells. They say she was too outspoken too. There were many battles. She ran for office in Chicago. She was often pushed back against by black elites. And her response, y'all are just a little too stuffy for me. That's what Jasmine just said. And y'all moving a little too slow for me. Ladies and gentlemen, she was fearless. She had the courage. She has She was a human being who hurts just like everybody. Jasmine, is she hurting? And she cries. Y'all just saw her cry. Ida B. Wells, she got mad. Who is just, these women are just as human as we are. So don't think that these people are superheroes who only were one way, y'all. They're exactly just like us. And we exactly like them. Y'all, I had to give y'all that today. I couldn't spend another day without talking about Ida B. Wells, because this month has gone back so quick, so quickly. We got time to talk about sports. Let me tell you something. Let me go. Let me tell y'all. Let me tell y'all what had happened in sports today. Duke is back on top of the men's poll by beating University of Michigan. Lindsey Vaughn's surgery saved her leg from amputation. Shouldn't have been on that damn mountain again anyway. Crazy ass. Falcons placed a franchise tag on Pitts. And ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna hit on this, but I'm gonna hit on this early tomorrow. But ladies and gentlemen, something happened over the weekend. It kind of moved me, and I'm gonna end the show with this one because we're gonna talk about it tomorrow. It's heartbreaking. But a young man named Rondell Moore, 25 years old, football player. He blew his head off the other day. He posted a message on his Instagram 3 days before he killed himself. One of the messages said, "Sold up the last 8 months, but it changed nothing. Don't feel no better. Ain't posted on none of my pages. While I settle this little vendetta." Look at this date, ladies and gentlemen. Look at the date. In 2016, this little young man, little boy, said a note to myself. Note to self, I got to be patient. And then sold up. I just sold up the last 8 months, but it changed nothing. In other words, I had all these surgeries, but it's changed nothing. Don't feel no better. Got hurt 2 years in a row. I'm not jumping to conclusions, but let me say this. Fans and media, be quick to label a player injury prone. These guys don't choose to get hurt. Sometimes stuff just happens. Y'all don't see the rehab. Ladies and gentlemen, you talking to a parent that a son that got hurt in the 12th grade, first year in college, second year in college, third year in college, fourth year in college, got hurt every single year. And I had to go through this rehab with him. In college, the trainer I knew the trainer more than the coaches. But I was always there for him. Made me think about him last night. Ladies and gentlemen, that's why I was always talking up for Shador. Somebody told me, who is that? TNP Patriots. Somebody was telling me, man, you too positive. Ladies and gentlemen, these players got enough Twitter thugs. That's what I call them, Twitter thugs. That's just on there, just saying anything about these kids. Y'all don't see the rehab. Y'all don't see the pain, the mental drain it causes. Your team is winning. You're the star. You average 20 points a game. What was it? 5 rebounds and 6 assists. And all of a sudden you get hurt. Then come the next year and do the same thing, you get hurt. Then the next thing you do the same thing, you get hurt. In the third year, you get hurt again, and then something else happened on the campus with one of your teammates, and they fire the coach. Then you get a new coach as a senior. You don't like the coach. You don't like the coach. You think about, no, we ain't quit. That process can make you lose yourself. This stuff is real. No matter how much support you get, you still got to fight this battle alone. And I'm talking to some young athlete right now, or some young anybody, some young scientist, some young engineer. Prayers up for Rondell Moore and his family. He was a baller, no question. He suffered back-to-back knee injuries, 24 and 25. He was just 25 years old, y'all. Is anybody listening to me? Is anybody sharing this show? And a lot of us out here, many of us are not okay. But we keep acting like we are. So then we think everyone else is okay. Because that's what it looks like. It's just sad. It's a vicious cycle. Suicide prevention, man, has to begin with honest language. Like some people reported he died. No, tell him talking about reportedly committed. He committed suicide. Not hiding it behind some vague reports of someone passing. Why we report that he passed? He was discovered with a self-inflicted gunshot wound. He didn't pass. He died by a suicide. We shouldn't sanitize this to make ourselves more comfortable. And at the same time, we should speak about it with gravity and compassion, not sensationalism. And clarity matters because these euphemisms can blur the reality of what happened and prevent the deeper conversations we desperately need. Respect means telling the truth about the cause of death while honoring the pain, complexity, and humanity of the person who struggled. You got little kids playing high school basketball. Somebody was telling me the other day, getting death threats. A little boy playing high school basketball. If we want prevention, we have to be willing to talk plainly about despair, mental illness, isolation, and hopelessness. Ladies and gentlemen, and you news people, this little young boy, man. Boy could have been my son. And ESPN, yes, ESPN, death threats, the high school player, basketball player. ESPN, y'all got to do a better job, pimp. That's not Rondell Moore. Can somebody at ESPN find out who this kid is? That's somebody else. What the hell wrong with y'all? All that damn billion-dollar corporation, and y'all can't go and do it like I just did. Transparent conversations open the door to intervention. Silence and soft language often closes it. And I got to do this. My sister gave me this. Please, if you're thinking about suicide, call a friend, a family member, your church. Dial 988. That's a suicide and crisis lifeline in US, a 911 emergency service, and ask for help. If you're outside of the US, contact your country's crisis line, a local emergency number. You're not alone. You're invaluable. You're irreplaceable. And love, even your mind is telling you otherwise right now. Y'all, in this last year, we have tragically lost 3 young players who had all the potential in the world on and off the field. Marshawn Nealon, Dallas Cowboy. Rondell Moore, Karen Lacey. This should not be happening. It's truly sad. I keep hearing people say, check on your friend, check on your family, and that's cool. But people with mental illness, mental health issues, y'all, can really hide their pain more than anything. Create a bond with that person, can feel comfortable enough to tell you when they don't feel well. $25 years old. He's a son, he's a brother, he's a teammate, he's a soul. We got to confront it, man. We got to confront it. You know, I'm not being soft on players. I demand greatness out of players. But I know they got to know you love them before they paying attention to this thing. And them Twitter thugs, they just be on that thugging. I can't wait to finish this conversation tomorrow. Y'all don't understand. I got at least 5 or 6 topics that's gonna blow y'all away. And I ain't had a chance to get to none of that yet. But I wasn't gonna leave here without talking about Rondell Moore. But I can't wait to see you tomorrow. Tell a friend, tell another friend, tell another friend, tell another friend. Everybody bring somebody tomorrow. Everybody who on in now, bring somebody, text, tag, tell them. Do it with vim, vigor, and vitality. Text, tag, and tell them right now. Hey, man, y'all watch this show. I'm going to start at 12 o'clock on the dot. I'm going to take it on in. We got to figure out a way to make this. Y'all, we don't want no, in our sphere of influence, we got to remember, we don't want to be generational thieves. We don't want to take all this information with us if something happened to us. Let's give it to the next generation, all right? Tomorrow, everybody, bring somebody with them tomorrow, okay? I'm out of here. I got to call and check on my man and make sure he all right. Robert Young is, just got out of surgery, and I can't wait to get off the show so I can call and see what's going on. All right? I'll see y'all tomorrow. Thank you so much. Yeah. I'm out.